Hi guys. As you can tell, I will be DIYing something. This will be my first time attempting to crochet. I have knitted, well, 1.5 scarves before. So today I am going to be attempting to start it with you guys. I've been meaning to crochet for quite a while now, to even try it. And I haven't found the space nor the capacity to even do something new. And just yesterday I went to Spotlight and I saw that they had 50% off their yarns, so obviously I had to get them, right? And I found this ones. This is Moda Vera, this brand, in this beautiful wisteria color. When I saw this, I wanted to make a blanket immediately with this because I imagined this as a blanket or a throw, and I thought it would be really nice and peaceful for me. It just made me happy looking at this color. And so I decided to get this ones. Unfortunately, they had only 3 in the store, and they had these other colors like blue and a dark green, which I didn't really like. But because I really like this one, so I actually got myself a whole basket of a mixture of the colors, including these last 3. And I even got a hook, which when I was in the store first, they were left with the $42 one. I was like, what? $42 for a crochet hook. And that meant that my whole total would be about $110. And then they had this discount of $120. You get $40 off if you buy within these 3 days. That making a blanket would only cost me $80. Normally it would be a lot more expensive, so I really wanted to get them, but eventually I decided not to, just because the colors were not pretty at all when they were mixed together. At least I don't know how to make them pretty, since this is my first project. So I had to walk out of the store sad. I really wanted to cry because me wanting to crochet a blanket was, in a way, my way of distressing and dedicating myself to a new project that would make me happy and more peaceful in my daily life, since a lot has been going on for me. And so yeah, long story short, how did I end up having this 3 with me now, because it's not enough for a blanket, definitely, is that I came back home, searched online on Spotlight, and realized that they have 6 left in stock online. And that meant that all I had to do was get the 6 there and then go back to the store and get the last 3 and my hook, and I am set to start off with my first ever crochet blanket project, which I will be doing with you guys. And I have no idea how this is gonna go. When I did my scarf, I had to knit it and then untangle them because something went wrong, and then redo, and that process happened repeatedly. I am not sure if I'm prepared to redo multiple times for this, but I have to prep myself for that because that's part and parcel of the whole process. So anyway, I managed to get myself the 6 online, which will be delivered in the next couple of days. And I quickly called Spotlight, checked whether they still have this. At first they said it was sold out, and then I told her that I saw the last 3 left earlier on in store. Can you go help me double check, please? And also help me get a hook, which I was prepared to pay $40 for. She left me on hold for, I think, 15 minutes, and then somebody finally put me on the phone again, and then they put down the call. Time waiting, I was just so worried that they no longer have these 3 left, because 6 wouldn't be enough to make a blanket. They told me at least about 10, and I saw reviews online that said 15. So I am just really trying out my luck for this, and if I need more, then I would get again later on online or in stores when they stock up in a month or 2. The lady who went to look for the crochet hook for me found this at $8 instead of the $42 one. Anyway, we're gonna start now. I'm gonna research on how to even crochet a throw blanket. So let's just see. I think I found a couple of videos online, and I saw some reviews that said it takes about 20 hours to make a throw blanket, and I am going to just attempt it to even start and see how this goes. The only thing is, where is the video? Blanket crochet. Okay, so we're gonna start with 1 first. Look how pretty this color is. It has black speckles in it. And I'm going to leave it in here just because based on experience you don't want it all around and then ending up untangled. You are supposed to find the little piece inside the end of it, which is here, and start from the middle. So that is about all I know when it comes to this. And we're going to find a video that suits my needs. But first we have to find a design that we like. Oh, this one says crochet this chunky blanket in 1 day. Okay, let's see.
Pull your yarn, much yardage there is to.
I found this one with this design. I'm not sure I really like this one though.
Chunky blanket using a crochet stitch that.
I think I like the neat look more than the crochet one. It's 2:22 p.m. now, so okay, 2:22. Let's see how long we are gonna take for this whole process to complete my blanket.
Typically we start with the width,
The
but for
length.
this we want to start with the length. So that would be the measurement going from your head to your feet.
I mean, this is a complete beginner video, so just be patient with me.
Your head to your feet. Your measure is roughly 4 by 5 foot. Start with the length. So that would be the measurement.
No,
So this is super easy. You don't have to worry about it with the length. So super easy. For this, we want to start
super
with
easy,
the
but it's so
length. So that would be the
playback speed of 0.5.
measurement on. This is super easy. You don't have to. I
Pull
started
this
with a chain
and
of
tighten it,
70
apparently.
plus 1 for my turning.
And then you
Plus
flip
1
instead
for
of
my
like
turning.
that. What? This is
Speed of
confusing.
70.
This is so fun. Oh,
Finger.
this is what's going on now. Perhaps I'm just supposed to keep going. I'm so confused. I have no idea why it looks the way it looks. Yeah, I think I'm doing it wrong. I have to redo again, dang it. Okay, I think I got it. Going well. Yes, it's equal now. Can you see? (2:42). 20 minutes to get ourselves to this state. I just realized, was I supposed to count the number of times I looped this across? Alright, right now it's 2:55 p.m. and this is the length we're going to work with. Is it too long or too short? It's a good length for me. So we're just gonna continue on with. I want it to be longer. So I'm just gonna do a couple more rounds first. We cover ourselves like that. It looks right, I think. Now we're finishing up our row 1. I'm left with like the last 2 or 3 loops.
And turn. Pull single crochet or stitch in these.
At this point, I think it looks different. This part here looks different. This one is actually behind, but mine's in front. Something is wrong.
Whole single crochet. Yarn over.
Don't have a stitch marker, but I did find this little chain, little hook from my AirPods cover. So we're just gonna hook this. I believe she's talking about this first. That's right.
To count your stitches row after row.
Count my.
Come to the end, chain 1.
I did not even count.
James did the slave forced upon my ancestors.
Too long already.
So how much we do?
Yeah, I need to remove everything.
Huh?
Yeah. I have very sad news, but this is definitely too long for a blanket. So I have to remove this whole thing and restart after 4 hours. I have to roll it back here. I just hope I don't entangle it. Okay, we're back from our 2 hours dinner, and I need to figure out how to restart this. Here, I've decided I'm gonna do slightly looser than I did before. Okay, we are done with the first row. So here we have this one. I hope the length is right. I will only know a bit later on. But I am going to continue with row 2. That now is 10:07, so that took me about 20 minutes to finish row 1. Okay, we are back after a good shower, and we're going to continue on to row 2. You know what? I forgot to count again. Dang it. Okay, this might be kind of crazy. This is how much I've done. I think it has been how long now? I have no idea. But a couple of hours, and this is my second round with this. But I think I'm gonna remove everything because I came across another. What? Yeah.
Wrap your yarn around your fingers.
I think I got the hang of this design. It looks more like crochet than knit, which I actually like for this blanket that I'm doing. Here I am, done with my first yarn, and this is the size of it. I think this one was really easy to follow. Oh gosh, I don't know how long more I'm gonna survive for. 3:40. I'm almost done with my second yarn. This is how much I've completed for the night after redoing it twice. I'm so tired. I just want to finish up this last bit, and we're gonna hit bed. Good night, guys. See you tomorrow, I guess. Hi guys, I just had my lunch and we're on day 2, but I have very bad news. and that is that my order online from Spotlight has been cancelled because I think they have zero stock apparently for this yarn. So unfortunately, this is all we have. If you still want to follow me on my process and wait for me to receive the rest of the yarn, do let me know. But I really wanted to complete this video and complete this whole throw blanket within this video. Oh well. I'm essentially left with this like half of a yarn and another one. 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3. I think I haven't fully reconciled with the fact that they're not delivering anymore to me within these few days. I just want to finish this and then oh well. I'd like to take this opportunity to end off this video with a little afterthought, and that is, through this process I've been reminded that through our difficulties, challenges, adversities, disappointments, and just simply how life doesn't always go the way we hope and expect, although it's just, you know, crocheting. It reminds me a lot of, our everyday life challenges, right? And that what matters is that we learn how to continuously improvise, push through our challenges, not be brought down, and just keep going with what you have set your mind for. Or perhaps going through it halfway and you realize it's not what you want, then try a new path, a new way, like how we shifted from the first crochet pattern to this one. And I guess life is really all about trying and testing to see what we want, to see how each method or each step takes us to a certain outcome, and then refining it again to get to our desired outcome. And really, the whole thing is just not to resist the process, but to enjoy it, go with the flow, and it will seem a lot easier when you look back and see how you just went with the challenges with ease, freely, rather than trying to determine every single thing and being right in every single thing. In fact, I made a lot of mistakes throughout this whole piece right here. So I guess that's all I have for my message at the end of this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye! By this time I had to take off a couple of rows just because I made some mistakes, and thankfully I had figured out by then how to start halfway through without needing to start all over again. Even though this video did not turn out the way I had hoped, I hope you guys enjoyed it still, joining me on my personal journey in crocheting a new blanket for the first time. I love how it has turned out so far, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Hopefully another blanket, perhaps. Okay. Do we want dusty pink? I really like the charcoal one, but we're left with 1, 2, and 3. I should have gotten a basket. You know what? That's why I got this. Follow now.